Sewing is not a common skill that many young people have. However, for Tabitha Fielteau, sewing is so much more than just a skill.
I wanted to kind of play with the...
Tabitha is the fashion designer for her brands, Tabitha Fielteau and Chic Riot.
And I put seam allowance on here too.
She started designing in 2013 after teaching herself how to sew in 2012.
So I started sewing just by getting commercial patterns and just using those to learn different techniques and skills. So I went to the library, I got like couture books. I just kind of look at the information that how they apply different techniques, and then I would try to dial it back for what I could do.
Tabitha is completely self-taught, and she says that learning took a lot of hard work and dedication. She currently works out of her home, but soon hopes to have her own showroom.
I do want to have a place where I can work, where I can bring clients in to see the work and have showroom merchandise available.
In the meantime, Tabitha's husband says he doesn't mind having a workshop in the living room.
It's one of those things where I'm not just saying it because I'm her husband, but I'm really a big fan of hers.
Kid says that Tabitha's mantra of chic, smart, and sophisticated represents her style very well.
Every single last one of her clients, you look at her like, oh man, she looks real nice and fancy, real nice.
Andrea Dennis says she appreciates how Tabitha works with her.
It feels fine.
And listens to what she has to say.
She's really interested in helping her clients feel very comfortable and good about what they're wearing on any given day.
Andrea, a law professor at UGA, wanted a new jumpsuit for the release of her book.
I spend most of my time in formal business wear, whether that's a dress or a suit, and I thought for this kind of event, I would be a little bit more fun and a little bit more playful.
Andrea believes that fashion is expressive and a form of art.
And I know obviously there's lots of conversation about what is the purpose of fashion. Is it just to cover ourselves? It's art in terms of the actual piece or pieces themselves. I don't know if we're going to be dancing. It's art in terms of how the individual wears it. Warm when I'm talking or teaching.
Tabitha feels that fashion is less art and more of a creative expression.
Think about art, I think about wall. I think what can I put on my wall or on my table, you know, something like that.
However, her husband disagrees.
I hate that, like, some people say, oh, art's only Picasso. That stuff is stupid. I'm sorry. Designers, you know, they create art, you know, because it's just like they take nothing and create something. And to me, that's art.
Kid and Andrea aren't the only ones around Tabitha who think fashion can be art.
I do think it's art because you have to style something, you have to draw what it will look like in the end.
Make sure your threads are...
Tabitha is also the sewing instructor at the Linden House Art Center. Stella met Tabitha about 3 months ago when she first joined the Sewing and Fashion Club.
She's a really nice teacher.
We have more chalk.
She is very understanding.
So this is our little kit that has...
She is obviously a genius about this.
Okay, so yeah, this has to be turned over here.
Tabitha hopes the club members can learn a lot from her.
How it should look at all. A lot of times they're like, it takes so long to finish. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's a lot of work. So people who make your clothes, think about them too. It's taking a lot of time to make this, so you can now appreciate the workmanship that goes behind creating a dress or a shirt or a pair of pants.
Tabitha says that the key to teaching yourself how to sew is to practice at least 5 days a week and to keep learning new techniques.
Buy muslin. It's pretty cheap. You can get a coupon and go to Joann's, you know, whatever it takes just so you can perfect your skills, because if you're just thinking like it's going to come, it's not. You have to really put forth the effort.
Savannah Schmidt, Grady News Source.